Okay, so this is going to be an ancestral or ancestor message reading. This is going to be overall how they're viewing you and what they want you to know right now. So I used 4 different decks. I'm going to start off with the original tarot deck and see what your ancestors want you to know. Now, the first card that came out is this Hierophant card. They're viewing you as someone who carries their sacred wisdom. The one chosen to continue the ancestral teachings and spiritual traditions that were once silenced or forgotten. It's like you're walking the path of divine order, bridging the spiritual and the physical worlds together. You're someone who is definitely guiding others with the same ancient strength that once guided them. They're proud that you haven't abandoned your faith, even when others try to make you doubt your calling. Yeah. So the next card that came out is the Temperance card. They see your healing energy restoring balance, not just within yourself, but throughout your entire bloodline. It's like you are transmuting pain into peace. You are blending the old with the new, the seen with the unseen. You are the harmony they prayed for generations before you. You are the balance that breaks the curse, the generational curses that were placed generations before you. Yeah. The next card that came out is the Seven of Pentacles. They see you as someone that is very patient. Your patience and your perseverance are paying off. Every seed you've sown, spiritually, emotionally, and energetically, is beginning to take root. Even if the results aren't fully visible yet, it's like they're watching those seeds grow into something long-lasting and divine. They want you to know, do not rush the process. They're definitely standing by your side. They're supporting you, rooting for you, celebrating you, and they're watching over you. They want you to know what's yours will always return to you in divine time. There's no rush when it comes to anything that belongs to you. Yeah. So I feel like from this overall deck, your ancestors view you as someone who is a very wise soul. A bridge between worlds, spiritual world, physical world. And the one who carries the torch of healing for generations before you and generations after you. They're guiding you, protecting you, and honoring you, celebrating you. Because you've honored them through your spiritual growth and your faith. Yeah. So I'm going to move on to the next deck. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the Yin and Yang Insights Oracle deck. Now, the first card that came out is this Control Sabotage card. But it came out in the reverse. This is very powerful with it popping out in the reverse. Because it shows your ancestors have watched you rise above manipulation, power struggles, and emotional chaos. Things that are supposed to have you emotionally overwhelmed all over the place. You no longer allow people to dictate your peace or pull you into cycles of confusion. It's like you're someone who has broken a generational pattern of trying to control outcomes out of fear or trauma. And it's because you've taken the time to heal, do the inner work on yourself. They see that you've learned to trust the flow and not force it. This is like the Five of Swords reverse coming out. Someone that's not trying to win at all costs to make sure they have a favorable outcome. You're just going with the flow instead of forcing it. Now, the next card that came out is this cold and control card. Your ancestors view you as someone that is very, very wise. It's like they see that you've learned discernment. And you may still guard your emotions or observe things quietly. But it's not out of fear, it's out of wisdom. You've learned that silence can be sacred. And they're proud that you no longer chase validation like outside of yourself or reveal your truth to people who haven't earned access to your heart. It's like you've become more spiritually strategic with this card, protecting your peace while still operating from love. This is the see past the BS card. The chaos. The chaos. The confusion. Okay, so the next card that came out is Trust Divine Time. They view you as someone who walks in faith. You've surrendered to their guidance. You trust that your ancestors are aligning everything for your highest good. And they acknowledge, or they're acknowledging that your patience and surrender have elevated you into a new level of spiritual mastery. Yeah. It's like you move in rhythm with divine flow rather than resistance. Now, the next card that came out is this Keys on a Ring card. This card says keys on a ring and one night stand. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along. They've watched you overcome this energy. It's like they saw how you've faced connections that lack commitment, people who juggled options, and situations that made you question your worth. Yet instead of letting that break you, you learned to choose yourself. Yeah. The next card that came out is the self-care card energy. This card says low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. This is that turning point, you choosing yourself. It's like your ancestors have watched you retreat, pull your energy back, cleanse, and heal. They see that you took your power back through isolation and restoration. You've stopped giving energy away freely and started pouring it into your own growth, your own spiritual path, If you have a spiritual connection with your person, into your spiritual connection and your own peace. Yeah. Now, the overall energy on the bottom of this deck is the guarded and vulnerable card. They understand both your strength and your scars, the things that you've went through. They see that you're still protecting your heart, and they feel like that is totally okay. They want you to know that you being guarded is not a sign of weakness. It's wisdom earned through pain, the trials, the tribulations, the obstacles, tornadoes, and battles you've had to face. Yeah. It's like you had to go through this, overcome it, in order to be able to open your heart slowly, safely. With divine wisdom and divine protection. Yeah. Yeah, it's like now that you're aware, you're able to open your heart again. If you've went through a lot of emotional pain dealing with this keys on a ring energy. Yeah. So I feel like with this deck, your ancestors are viewing you as someone who has tremendously grown through a lot of emotional battles, broken toxic cycles, and you've learned to surrender control to the divine. Yeah. They view you as the healer who broke generational control cycles. The observer who now moves with wisdom instead of reaction. The surrendered soul who trusts his divine timing over fear. Also, this self-loving warrior who've learned to pull back and recharge. If you're someone that is very empathic, this could be why you needed to guard your energy. They view you as this guarded empath whose heart is healing and expanding. Yeah. So I'm going to move on to the next deck. Okay, so this next deck is the Angel's Answer Oracle deck. Now, the first card that came out is this You're Ready card. Your ancestors see that you've reached a point of spiritual maturity where you are fully equipped to move to the next chapter. It's like they're showing you that you've completed a major soul lesson, something you've been preparing for through all of your trials and inner healing. This is like them saying you've done the work, you've shed the old layers, you've proven your faith. Now you are ready to receive what we've been holding for you. This is like someone being given something on this card. Being presented something. Being handed a gift. This is like divine inheritance. And it's not just material. This is spiritual inheritance. You're being trusted with new responsibilities, new blessings, and deeper insight because of all of the hard work that you've put in. Your ancestors are saying that you're ready. You're ready to receive this gift. Yeah. Now the next card, this card says listen to your intuition. I feel like your ancestors want you to know that they live inside of you. They're reminding you that your inner voice is them. Your ancestors are guiding you through nudges, dreams, signs, sensations in your body. They're saying that you no longer need to seek external confirmation for what your spirit already knows. They trust that you can hear them clearly now. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so the next card says choose a new direction. They've watched you outgrow something, a path, a connection, or a mindset that once kept you confined. This could be all the above. And they're gently pushing you, or they've been gently pushing you towards something aligned with your higher calling. You're moving in the right direction. This is like a course correction, not a loss. You may be walking away from what you thought you wanted, but your ancestors are steering you toward what your soul truly needs. Yeah, it's like you chose a new direction. You've completely changed the direction of your life. Yeah, it's like they've watched you with every step you took, every battle you faced. I'm also hearing don't be afraid to turn where the light leads you, even if it's unfamiliar. Yeah, this next card says reconsider. This could be them wanting you to see. This is like a pause with this reconsider. They want you to reflect on whether you've been settling, doubting your worth, or carrying old beliefs that no longer serve you. This is their way of saying don't go back to small, or, viewing yourself small or making yourself small. You were made for greatness. Reconsider who you allow access to your energy. Okay, so this is them wanting you to be mindful. Everything that you've overcame, everything that you've brought yourself out of, reconsider the type of energy that you mix with, you connect with. Who has access to your energy and what you give your time and emotions to? Yeah. This is like reconsider, don't be fooled back into old cycles, old patterns. Definitely think about how far you've come. How much work you've done on yourself. Yeah. Okay. Now the next card that came out says there's something better. They're assuring you that something greater is waiting just beyond your current vision, beyond what you can see. This is like a divine upgrade that aligns with the healed, evolved version of you. Whether it's love, purpose, um, home, peace, or this could be also them saying don't cling to what was comfortable. We've prepared something you can't lose because it's meant for you and only you. So I feel like it's all the above. This is confirmation that you've made it out. Your ancestors are assuring you that whatever you went through was for a higher purpose. There's something better. There's something greater for you. This is like a physical and spiritual upgrade that aligns with a better version of you, the stronger version of you. Yeah. And I feel like from this deck, the overall message is that they see you as someone who has graduated spiritually. You've learned to trust divine timing, listen to your intuition, and release control. It's like you've passed your tests, and now they're handing you the key to your next level. You are ready for this new chapter, but it definitely requires grounded faith in your inner guidance and willingness to step away from what's familiar, move towards the unknown, step outside of the box. Yeah. Okay, so I have one more deck that I'm going to pull from. The Messages from the Universe Oracle deck. And I'll be right back. Okay, so the first card that came out, this card says you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Okay, I feel like this is your ancestors kind of showing you or wanting you to know that you're entering into a season of blessings that will feel almost unreal. Like divine intervention. You know it's coming straight from your ancestors. You know this is coming straight from God. It's like they've watched you suffer, heal, and rebuild your faith when everything seemed against you, or everybody was against you, against the direction your life was headed, the changes that you've made, who you've become as a person. They're going to watch you celebrate. They want you to know that your joy is coming. The storm was the initiation. This celebration is your divine reward. And they're celebrating with you already. They want you to celebrate too. Because they know what's about to manifest before you do. Yeah, so the next card says, in your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel those emotions forever. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. Yeah. This is them again acknowledging the pain and isolation you've gone through. Like pulling yourself away. doing everything by yourself. And they feel like the pain and isolation you've gone through um, has you viewing things from a higher perspective. They see every dark moment that you face as part of your soul's rebirth. Every tear you've cried, yeah, was for a garden you're about to bloom in. They're reminding you that you are transitioning, not breaking down, but transforming into a stronger, freer version of yourself. Yeah. So the next card says, if you want to be successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Hold on one second. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of wanting you to know that your thoughts and your vibration is your superpower. They want you to stay focused on what you want out of life, not what hurt you, not what went wrong. They want you to speak things into existence. Speak as if it's already yours, because it is. They're aligning unseen forces, people, and opportunities to bring your manifestations to life. All they want you to do is to keep your heart open, your energy clear enough to receive everything that you truly desire. Yeah. So the next card that came out, it says, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what have been or what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what you can be. This is like them reminding you to let go of the past with love, with awareness, discernment. You've learned what you needed to learn. Now it's time to release those attachments so that your blessings can flow freely. The past was your classroom. The future is your blessing. Don't stay seated when it's time to graduate. Okay, so the next card says things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. This is like divine justice. After everything you went through, everything that was delayed, denied, or distorted will now shift into your favor. People who misunderstood or opposed you will begin to see the truth. It's like the tables have completely turned and the light is on your side. Creative ideas, contracts, promotions, and recognition are divinely aligning for you. It's like you're walking into a harvest season. A chapter where everything that was lost returns to you in a higher form. This is your ancestors saying, whatever was meant to be blocked off from you, stolen from you, denied, delayed, it was always yours. But now it's like an upgrade of what was trying to be blocked off from you. Yeah. Now I feel like the overall message from this last deck is your ancestors seeing you as the phoenix who rose from the ashes. The one who refused to give up even when it hurt. They view you as their chosen one, the cycle breaker, the healer, and generational curse breaker, and the one who turned generational pain into spiritual power. They are so proud of you, and they are fighting for you in the unseen, in the spiritual. And they want you to know that the waiting is over. You've proven your faith. Now you will see why everything had to happen the way it did. They want you to know that they're going to be with you. They're going to continue to be with you every step of the way.